Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Hole Digger. Today's segment is called The Holey Grail. In the Holey Grail, I would like to take a look at archetypes. Archetypes in relation to people and archetypes in relation to situations or situational archetypes. And what I would like to do is break these down so that we can take a closer look at the energies that comprise these archetypes so that you can embody them and or use them to gain some perspective. So prepare to have an open mind. For my first Holy Grail video, I would like to take a look at a card from the Toro. Now, many people don't like the Toro. They don't understand it, they're not familiar with it. So for those of you who don't know, basically the Toro is just a deck of cards that contain archetypal situations and people as archetypes, or archetypes as people. So most people will experience the bulk of these situations throughout their lifetime. Sometimes it helps to be aware because it helps us feel like the things that happen to us are not so random but are universal. There's comfort in knowing that maybe in our pain or in the things that we go through that we're not so alone. So the card I'd like to look at is actually one of my favorites. It's also a card that scares a lot of people. So I would like to shed some light as to what it's about. The name of the card is the Hangman. Oh, sorry. The Hangman. There we go. Now he's hanging. This is from the Steampunk Toro for anybody who's interested. It's one of my favorites. Now, people tend people tend to be afraid of this card because it conjures up images of pain, possible death, and other morbid things. But it's got a lot of positive connotations if you use it right. As you can see, it's a man hanging from his feet. Take a little look at it there. He's hanging by chains. His hands or arms are dangling from him, but they're also secured. Many times in our lives, things happen to us and we don't know why. Sometimes circumstances lift us off our feet, upside down until everything is topsy-turvy. The world is no longer the way we remember it, the way we've seen it, the way it's always been. It's like we've had the rug pulled out from under us. So, of course, we're forced to look at everything from a different perspective. We're on our head. So, what do? We struggle. We squirm. We try to fight it. And that causes a lot of inner pain for us because we're wasting our energy not in dealing or coping with the change that is happening, but in trying to keep it from happening at all. And that ties up all of our mental and emotional faculties, and it renders us ineffective, immobilized. So when this card comes up in a reading or in your life, the best thing to do is to just let go and relinquish control. And if you just allow things to be, to play out, as uncomfortable as it might be, you can then take a step back and observe. Take in, so that you can understand what is happening and why. It's a very humbling experience to just allow yourself to just be in the hands or in the tides of something other than yourself. When resigned to the forces of change, a strange peace overtakes you. There you might find solutions and opportunities, and the change in itself, you might find, might be exactly what you needed. This card is so uncomfortable because once here, we're at our most vulnerable, right? I mean, we're hanging from our feet, you know, don't look at me! Don't look at me! I'm on my head! Or, Right? I mean, right? And I just want to acknowledge that, yes, it's supposed to feel that way. No, nobody likes it. But yes, it is necessary. Because if we were always in control, well then, what growth would we undergo? As an alternative to struggling and to fighting the change, I just want to show you another card. Here, I have another Hangman card from the Shadowscapes Toro. And if you can just imagine yourself as this man, not just hanging, but hanging gracefully, almost skillfully or acrobatically, like there is no chaos. If you can train yourself to get to a point where this peace overtakes you, then I believe you would be able to manage any situation much more effectively than that situation will be managing you. Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for joining me. Be sure to tune in next time, and I will catch you later. Bye.